Hi guys, Al DeMarco here, and this is going to be your Saturday video report. 2 free selections coming up in just a moment. First of all, in the big dance, going to take a look at your Wichita State, Ohio State contest. Of course, I gave you a free winner on Wichita State a couple nights ago against LaSalle. As for the other game between Syracuse and Marquette, guys, if you want any advice on that game, any game involving the Orangemen of Syracuse and Jim Boeheim, look elsewhere, because clearly I am clueless when it comes with that team after going against Syracuse and backing Indiana last night, after going against Syracuse against Georgetown in the Big East semifinals and losing once more in that one in overtime. So I'll take a pass on that game. Of course, yesterday split the free picks, cashing in with Duke. Unfortunately, Florida could not extend their lead after rallying from that early first half deficit and failed to cover against Florida Gulf Coast. Free pick, the other one today, is going to be in the College Insider Tournament. It's going to take a look at the game between Northern Iowa and Weber State. As for me, let's talk about the winners. Well, that was a short conversation, wasn't it? Past 8 days, 0-7-1. I don't know how I got the push. I got to be honest with you. It must have been a fixed game. Because if I got a push on a game over the past 8 days, forget about a win. Just getting a push compared to 7 losses, there must have been something screwy going on with that game. That's just my own personal opinion. But hey, guys, listen, I always say, if you can talk about the winners, you got to be talking about the losers, because without honesty, without integrity, we have nothing. And that's the bottom line when you come to this site. Whether you watch the videos or you look at the different handicappers, I insist that if people talk about the wins, you've got to be honest and forthright and talk about the losses. And let's face it, losing is a part of this game. Anybody that sells you the pie in the sky that, oh, I win and I win and I win and I never lose, I haven't lost since 1964, every single day I hit the biggest play in my life, they're liars, they're scams, they're con artists. They're probably guys that run 800 sports services and have thick New York accents and look like penguins. You know the type of guys I'm talking about. Hey, bottom line, let's talk about Brian Rosika. There is Rosika, a guy who just got off to a phenomenal start at this site, as you are well aware, and just a phenomenal 6-week run entering into the big dance. And then he hit a bit of a skid. Listen, nobody wins every single day. Again, anybody that claims that they do, they're liars, cheats, and frauds. But what does Rosika do? He bounces right back. Came back on Thursday night with a 50-dime winner on Arizona, getting the half-point cover against Ohio State. Came back with a bigger play last night, a 60-dimer. What a phenomenal comeback by the Michigan Wolverines. I mean, it looked like Kansas was on its way to the cover in that contest, and Michigan not only comes back, forces the overtime. I mean, that was just one of those games. You didn't care if you bet on it. You just wanted to watch that game. I mean, what a scintillating finish, and Michigan wins the game outright. So he picks up 110 dimes of profit the past 2 nights alone, and today he goes for winner number 26 out of 34 and 11 out of 15. And it's what he calls the Holy Grail play. 100-dime winner number 6 out of 7, another max table limit release. It's your early game in the dance between the 2 Big East rivals, Syracuse and Marquette. Again, Brian Rosika is a guy who had been a line maker at one of the world's biggest offshore sports books, ones that based out of Costa Rica. That's where most of them are based, in case you didn't know it. A lot of them in the same damn building. This guy did it for a little over a year, then decided that wasn't his bag, returned to Vegas. I met him through Anthony Red. He joined the site on February 5th. Since he joined the site, 31 wins, 11 losses, and a $10 bettor has made over $13,600 in that stretch. And again, every single one of those 100-dime releases have been a college basketball play. They have all come on the past 6 weeks. And today he's going for 100-dime winner number 6 out of 7 on Syracuse and Marquette, off back-to-back winners on Michigan and Arizona the past couple of nights. Scott Delaney, Wednesday, you got as the charity play of the week selection from him, his second biggest release of the NBA season. And it was a play on the New York Knicks, a 1-point dog, winning outright over the Memphis Grizzlies by 7 at home. Now, Thursday, I elected to go to him as the half-price play of the day, and unfortunately, he was on the wrong side of a 100-dimer, which matched his Super Bowl winner on the Ravens when he lost in the Marquette, Miami of Florida game. But boom, guys, he bounces right back yesterday with a 2-0 sweep, picks up a 55-dime profit, and now suddenly, here's the deal. Look at the numbers. Over the last 4 months, 120 days, $10 bettors have won $7,295. The last 44 days, they've won $3,500. The last 16 days, a little over 2 weeks, they've won $1,600. And today, 50-dime college winner number 6 out of 8. It's your game between Wichita State and Ohio State, just as big as this 50-dime winner on Oregon, getting the backdoor cover against Louisville last night. So those are among the hot handicappers. And, of course, this being Saturday, you know what the deal is, guys. Oh, geez, I would be remiss, and I'd also probably get a call from Anthony Red if I didn't at least mention that Red, another guy who had a great 2-3 month run and then just hit a big slump. I know all about them. Over the last 4 or 5 weeks, he's back on the winning side. Wednesday, he had a 75-dime winner on BYU as a 5.5-point dog in the NIT's outright over Southern Miss, winning by 17 points as a 5.5-point road dog. Thursday, he had a 75-dime winner on Syracuse, outright over Indiana. Today, 75-dime underdog shocker number 3 in a row goes. And it's nearly twice as strong as Friday's 40-dime winner, number 3 in a row on Florida Gulf Coast, getting the cover against Florida. Now, as you know, it's Saturday, and that means, oh, geez, I'm sorry, guys, one more thing. Craig Davis, congratulations going out to you. 100-dime winner last night, his college basketball total of the year, and 100-dime winner number 10 out of 12 in all sports, 6 out of 7 in college basketball the past 2 years. Louisville and Oregon going over the total by 12 points. Now, as I said, for the third time as we get to it, this being Saturday, you know every single Saturday since last March, I've given you a money-saving discount coupon that could save you potentially hundreds of dollars because you today will get 25% off your total purchase price by using the coupon code SAVE25. Normally it's 20%, right around 21, 22. Sometimes I'll bump it up, but today, 25%. So you save 1/4 off your total purchase. Again, this is a mix and match coupon, guys. It's good for buying any particular handicapper's plays, or you can buy their plays not only for today, but you can buy a long-term package. So, for example, Scott Delaney, I gave you his long-term profit, and you can see on his website what he's done for you. You know 1 week of his service costs $249. Boom. Use this coupon, guys. You can save 25% off that $249 purchase price just like that. Brian Rosika's play today. You can save 25% off of it. So, there you go. 2 big games. As a matter of fact, let's see. Yeah, Rosika's on Syracuse Marquette. Delaney, let me just double check, is on Wichita State, Ohio State. So right there, you could buy Delaney's package for a week and save a fortune and get all his plays for the next 7 days. You can buy Rosika's latest best bet today, okay? The only key is to save 25% off those purchases, you've got to put everything in your shopping cart at one time. Everything in your shopping cart at one time. And then you apply the coupon. So you can't come in and buy Rosika and then 2 hours later come in and buy Delaney. Everything in your shopping cart at one time. Save 25% off your total purchase. And remember, guys, this video goes out on a number of sites. Not all the sites have all the same handicappers. There's different guys for contractual reasons that are at different sites. So if Brian Rosika or Scott Delaney are not at the site you're watching this video right now, just email customer service and they'll let you know where to find them. So let's talk about your 2 college basketball plays tonight. The first game, I'm going to turn to the College Insider Tournament semifinals. It's Northern Iowa, -4 points tonight playing in Cedar Falls against Weber State. Listen, this Northern Iowa team is 16 Actually, I think it's 17-3 straight up at home this season. They're coming off their 3rd win over Bradley this year. Their fellow Missouri Valley Conference foe, 90-77, a high-scoring shootout just a couple of nights ago. Anthony James has averaged nearly 21 points in 3 postseason games so far for the Panthers. That's almost 8 points over his season scoring average. Listen, this Weber State team can certainly put points on the board as well. Number 2 in the nation in field goal percentage, hitting a little over 50% of their shots, 50.5 to be exact. And they're number 22 in terms of points scored per game at 79.7. And the Wildcats have won 16 of their last 17. But that last loss came on the road in the championship game of the Big Sky Conference against Montana. They were involved in a shootout as well as they couldn't put away Oral Roberts. And here you go, guys. My one push over the last 8 days, the highlight of the last 8 days of my life, happened to be Weber State, laying the 9 points in that contest against Oral Roberts, escaping with the push for the Wildcats. This is Northern Iowa team. They beat in St. Mary's at home. They have beaten Wichita State at home. They have beaten Creighton at home. What do those three teams all have in common? They're all big dance participants. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The Missouri Valley Conference is a damn good conference. There's a reason the Wichita State Shockers are playing today. Okay? And Missouri Valley Conference, hands down, much better than the Big Sky Conference. So I'm going to go with Northern Iowa here at minus the points. Yes, Weber State has won its three postseason games to reach this stage of the tournament, but who did they beat? Oral Roberts, a team that doesn't travel well from an inferior conference, an Air Force team minus its top player, an injury-riddled, a Cal Poly squad. Big deal. I'll go with Northern Iowa in this contest tonight. Now, your other free selection, as I said, I have no opinion on Syracuse Marquette. Not going to watch the game. Don't care who wins it, okay? Wichita State and Ohio State. Tough game. I mean, you'd like Wichita State to be getting 6.5 points, okay? 4.5 points, you have to be a little concerned. Now, the Shockers have certainly played well. They took care of an inconsistent but more physical Pittsburgh team. They knocked off number 1 Gonzaga, and they took care of business against a LaSalle team that didn't have the height to match up with the Shockers as the Explorers, as I told you a couple nights ago. A 4-guard lineup would be hammered on the boards, and that's exactly what happened. Wichita State is not going to hammer Ohio State on the boards here. Now, Ohio State doesn't have excessive height. You saw that against Arizona, but Ohio State can go to a smaller lineup. Not a 4-guard lineup, but a smaller lineup, and have great success in terms of scoring points. But I just wonder if Wichita State's bubble is about to burst. I mean, Ohio State, by nature of, or by virtue of playing in the Big Ten, this is a battle-tested team that can play teams playing any type of style, okay? Buckeyes have won 11 consecutive games. So even though Wichita State is playing so well, I got to go with Ohio State in this contest. I mean, this is Ohio State that is holding foes so far in the tournament to 41% shooting. That offensively, the Buckeyes are averaging 47% from the field so far in the tournament, and they've hit 23 out of 46 three-pointers as well. Now, this is not an Ohio State team that set all types of scoring records in the Big Ten, but it just shows you how tough the Big Ten was, that now when Ohio State gets into the tournament outside of conference, they're blossoming offensively. It's a hunch play, but I think Ohio State is the play here as they manage to pull away and get the cover late in this contest. So those are your two freebies, Ohio State and Northern Iowa. You have your coupon code that will save you 25% off your total purchase today. SAVE25 is that code. And you know where to find guys like Scott Delaney and Brian Rosika. If you don't happen to see them here on the site where I'm doing this video, just contact customer service. That's what I pay them for. Good luck, guys, and I will catch you again on Sunday morning.